So, when you're battling, which card goes first? This one? Or this one? What's up, YouTube? It is me, Topher Crost, here again to do another video of things. So, a couple of nights ago, me and Cam were recording our first ever live duel. Not sure if I'm going to upload it yet. I probably will, but it wasn't the best for one of us. I'm not gonna say who, because it was our first live duel. We were more worried about the cameras and stuff like that. But I digress. I'm not gonna talk about it too long. But anyway, there was a part in the video that I'll probably end up cutting out where me and Cameron were talking, or Cameron went to attack me with a Cyber Dragon or something. I can't remember. And so this is how it kind of played out. So Cameron goes to attack me, and I say okay, and I'm gonna activate Apprentice Illusion Magician on battle, calculation, because that's what her effect is. And he after I had already activated this, tried to activate Honest. So this is kind of a video to answer situations like that, and I'm going to be using a article off of Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization, so I will be looking at my phone a little bit during this video. And I will link the video, or the website, I'm sorry, down in the description below, so that way you guys can, see it in more detail, because I'm going to be skimming over quite a few things, because I'm basically answering the question, which one goes first, Honest or Apprentice Illusion Magician? Okay, so I'm gonna go through this very quickly, and then I'm going to explain why one goes before the other. Obviously, most of you already know this answer, and I'm going to do my best to explain it, because I actually had to look up this ruling. I didn't know 100%. It's one of those weird things that unless you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitive all the time, you're not really gonna know. So, without further ado, let us begin. So, the damage step, this is specifically what we're talking about, the step in the battle phase where damage is being dealt. You've already declared attack against the monster, and you're about to do the damage to the monster, destroy the monster, what have you. So, this is the damage step. Alright. So the first part of the damage step is the start of the damage step. I'm going to read it straight off the website and then tell you my take on it. This is the beginning of the actual battle. Many effects activate here, including the effect of El Shadal Construct. So that's, just a little something for you, just a little example. But basically this is where the thing is starting. This is where you're going, alright, I declare attack. Now we're battling. Like this, that's where the start of the damage step is. Alright, so the second part of this is before damage calculation. It sounds pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to say it anyway. First things first here. If the attack monster is face down, it gets flipped face up. In our example, it's Penguin Soldier. This was the example they used on the site. Doesn't activate yet. This one is one of the odd things about the damage step. Several card effects mention that they activate here. This is also the point to use attack and defense modifiers. For example, now is a good time to use Forbidden Chalice or targeting Penguin Soldier. Multiple chains can be reached succession here until both players are done activating cards. So at this point, you could activate Honest, the card I have down there. This is when you start activating the attack and defense, anything that modifies them, better or worse. For instance, Forbidden Chalice, which was the example here, or Honest. Alright, now we're doing Perform Damage Calculation. Alright, this part of the damage step will finally get to compare monsters' attack and defense. General attack and defense modifiers can no longer be activated from here on. So note that the effect of Honest cannot be activated now. So, at this point, you had to activate Honest at the before damage calculation step. All the general attack and defense modifiers had to be activated before then. That includes things like, Honest or Forbidden Chalice, like what their example was, or what is that card I played? Dark Magic Expanded. All of those had to be activated before then. Okay, so it notes on here that prior to the release of the official damage step article, Honest could be used during damage calculation. This is no longer the case. Now, during performing damage calculation, let me read the effects of Honest and Apprentice Illusion Magician so you kind of get the idea. Alright, so first I'm going to do Honest, and this is before the damage calculation, and you'll understand why here in just a second. During your main phase, you can return this face-up card from the field to your hand by... during either player's turn, when this light monster when a light monster you control battles, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. That monster gains attack equal to the attack of the opponent's monster it's battling until the end of this turn. So in short, if I had a Dark Magician on the field and Cameron had a, I don't know, Cyber Dragon, it has 2100 attack, he would use Honest and it would boost it by the Dark Magician's attack, which would equal 47? 46, why did I say 47? So it would equal 4600 attack until the end of turn. So anyway, now he has 46, total attack. So now let me read Apprentice Illusion Magician. You can special summon this card from your hand by discarding one normal or special summon, let me try that again. You can special summon this card from your hand by discarding one card. If this card is normal special summon, you can add one Dark Magician from your deck to your hand. During damage calculation, that's the key there. During damage calculation, if your other Dark Spellcaster type monster battles an opponent's monster, this is a quick effect, you can send this card from your hand or face up from your field to the graveyard. The monster you control gains 200 attack and defense during damage calculation only. So, you get 2000 attack. Now in that situation that I just mentioned, Cyber Dragon would still win the battle because he is gaining that attack, that 4600. He'll have 4600. My Dark Magician at the end of that would have 4500, but the difference is I can, because of Apprentice Illusion Magician's effect, I have to perform the effect during the damage calculation, which means on the perform damage calculation step, which happens after, during the perform damage calculation step, which before that was the before damage calculation step, which was the last point you could activate Honest, would have already happened before my Apprentice Illusion Magician activated. So let me put the situation in a little bit better terms, something a little easier for you to understand. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so here's the situation I'm laying out for you. So, let's just say Cameron has a Cyber Dragon on the field, and I have my Dark Magician on the field. I have Apprentice Illusion Magician on the field, and he has an Honest in his hand, okay? He knows I have the Apprentice Illusion Magician, which is why he would want to wait, but unfortunately you can't. So this is how the whole thing would go. He would declare attack on my Dark Magician with his Cyber Dragon. Now, we would get to the before damage calculation step and he would activate Honest, okay? Then I have a choice to whether I want to activate Apprentice Illusion Magician after that during the damage calculation. Now, in normal instances, of course, you wouldn't, but let's just say I needed, to do it to save life points. So this is how it would play out. Cameron declares attack. Before the damage calculation, he activates Honest. Then I activate Apprentice Illusion Magician. His Cyber Dragon gets 4600. It's 4600 to my 4500 on my Dark Magician. He wins the battle. I lose 100 life points. Okay, that's how that would play out if he had done it right in the duel. But that's not how exactly it happened. This is what he tried to do, and it's not against Cameron or anything. He's, he's still fairly new at the game, newer than me. I play a lot more than he does. So, and this isn't, like I said, something that people know. But anyway, let me go ahead and lay out the situation again. This is what he tried to do, and again, I'm going to tell you why you can't do it. So again, a Dark Magician on the field, Apprentice Illusion Magician on the field, and Cyber Dragon on the field, Honest in his hand. He declares attack with Cyber Dragon, and I think everything's good. So he was waiting, so I activate Apprentice Illusion Magician, which means if I activate Apprentice Illusion Magician, we're already on the damage calculation step. Now, he tried to activate Honest after that to trick me into sacrificing my Apprentice Illusion Magician, and then being able to destroy my Dark Magician anyway, which in theory is a great plan if, you know, the damage step acted that way. And I knew something was up, so I definitely did a ruling on it to check, but that's how it would function. Again, I'm going to go through it one more time just so you can hear it. So, first, Cyber Dragon declares attack against Dark Magician. We are now in the start of the damage step, okay, because the attack is now going through. At any point between now and before damage calculation, he can activate Honest. But if he wants to do it as late as possible, he'll activate it right before the damage calculation, so he'll activate Honest. Then, because I want to save my life points in this scenario, during the perform damage calculation step, after he's activated Honest, I would use Apprentice Illusion Magician, because that's when Apprentice Illusion Magician's effect goes off. So, once again, you cannot activate Honest after Chain Honest, basically, to Apprentice Illusion Magician. Apprentice Illusion Magician is a quick effect, it goes off quick, and it's during the battle, it's during the actual damage step. So, that's why Honest cannot be activated after Apprentice Illusion Magician. So what did you guys think of the video? And like I said, I'm going to link this down below if you need just some more specifics, because I know I skimmed over a lot trying to make this video as short as possible. It ended up being long anyway, but as short as possible. So what did you think down below? Like, comment, and just a quick shout out to Leo London and David, I think his name is on YouTube. His name's completely different on Twitter. For the new name of my new intro that I used at the beginning of this video. So the official name of my new intro, because of a comment that he made, is Topher Crost, not Topher Crost, not all haha lovely intro. So that's the new title to my intro, so thanks Leo London, shout out to you, and you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy, and tell me if you like this video, and if you want me to do more videos like this, just please let me know in the comments below. Topher Crost, out.